Good evening, everybody. It's Friday evening at 8:13. My name is Billie, and I'm the Crafty Floridian. I live in South Florida on the West Coast in Sarasota County. Um, the weather is raining and gray. It just started. It's one of our afternoon showers that's coming a little later than normal. Um, I've been trying to make this all day, or all week really, but I'm just getting around to it. So let's get down to business. First of all afternoon I was with J Hook Crochet and had a wonderful afternoon with her and her channel. It was her birthday and her anniversary this month, so she was celebrating both of those together. And the more wine she drank, the more she talked. It was really, really cute. I have on my sunglasses that Kess from Kess Creations made for me. Has Crafty Floridian on them. I have two different colors. They're cute. I forgot to put earrings on, so I had these stitch markers. So I put those in my ears. So I have some things to show you. I finished some things. I'm working on some new projects. Got all kinds of things going on. And it seems like I don't get much done, but we're working at it. First of all, I'll show you some things that I've started. I had this yarn came in a Hirschner box, one of those mystery boxes or whatever they were, and it's like a 5 or 6 yarn, and I don't know, it felt kind of rough to me, but the more I feel it, the better it is. So I said, well, I'll make just a little lapgan with it and see how it turns out. So I made up my own pattern, excuse me, and it's let's see, where's the front? This is the front, I think. So it's a 4-row repeat. See, it's working up pretty nicely. It's like a single crochet, and then I did a V-stitch, and then in that V-stitch I did double crochet, and then I did the front post, back post, and then another half double crochet, and then started over again. So I've repeated the pattern 3 times, and I like it. I like the way it's coming out. And you can tell when I started the first skein of yarn, it didn't have any white, and now all of a sudden the white is showing up in the next. And then in this skein, I don't think there's any white in this one. It's all dark. So I just started that one. I think I just tied it on. So I'm just doing a little lapgan with this, and I kind of like the pattern. I'll have to write it down so I'll remember it. I don't know how many, I don't know how. I tried to make it so that I have at least multiples of 2, but I don't know. It's sort of like I get to the end, and if I got a couple loops, I unloop it, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't really go in and recount it again. But anyway, so I'm enjoying making this. This goes very quickly. So that's one thing that I'm working on. But I do like the texture, the texture of this. So we'll see what happens when we get it all made. So that's something I've been working on. Then my second project that I've been working on is the Yarn Inspiration Tweed Under Wraps poncho that I'm making for Laura Mad Mimi for her hockey games. And that's there we go. That's the picture of it. It's not in color, I guess, because I didn't have any color cartridge at that time. But anyway, it's all black and white or brown or whatever. So I have that going. And I love the pattern. I'm making it out of this Willow burrow, and it's I got from Hirschner. It was $1.99 a skein, and it's like got 131 yards. So I got like 20 of these. And yeah, I'm going to have more than enough so that I'll show you where I am. Let me roll my chair out and I'll show you. Okay. So I have now got my headpiece done, or the hole for my headpiece. And then this is, look at the, and see that's the bottom down there. And then this side, oh, I got it on backwards. Wait a minute. I got it upside down. I'm all wrapped up in this yarn. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so that's the way it looks. And then this pattern here will go on the sides. Where it is here, this will go up the sides. And then there will be buttons to put on the sides. And then this has got the collar to it. It goes very fast. I do try to make sure that I got everything, got all my stitch markers on there so that nothing goes to town the wrong way, you know what I mean? So start to unravel it. So yes, I'm working on the back now. It won't take much longer to finish that up. So I'm enjoying making that. And this yarn is a 5, I believe. Yeah, this is a 5. And I really like it. It's very soft. It does have 25% of wool in it and acrylic. 75 acrylic, 25 wool. So that is something I'm working on. Now, crochet-wise, I haven't picked up that other sweater yet, which I will do. I just needed something else to work on. You know what I mean? Okay, so I got those done, and then I'll show you. I made these they're called little eyeglass cases. Well, I made 2. And I used different interfacing for each one. This is a thinner interface. And it has the paw print inside, and it has the snap. And then this has a thicker interface, which I like. So it's the same interface. And I like it. So I think this came out very nicely. So it gets better each time you make it. And then I made this cute little bag. Has the straps, and that's the inside. And then has the drawstring. So that'll go like so, and then you have your little bag that'll go with it. I really like it. And the ribbon I had was given to me, and it has little paw prints on it. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. So, and these are all cats. You see this? This is for a cat person. But isn't that cute with all the little pussy cats all over it? Anyway, I got that done. I've made a lot of stuff, but I've mailed most of it, or all of it, except for this, and these go together. And then someone requested a potato bag, so I made a potato bag. I got that all fancied up. That's ready to go. And I put the color inside. Yeah, so that has been accomplished. Okay, then another thing that I've been working on. Well, I was watching some of the YouTube channels I wanted to find out what am I going to do with. I have piles of scraps from making all these dolls and stuff. I thought, now what am I going to do with all these? I just hate to just throw them away. So I saw this lady. Now this is just the beginning of it. This is going to take a lot of work. But I figured, well, I'm up for it, right? Something different. So I went in and I took pieces of fabric and I put it on this interfacing, and I ironed it on last night and glued some of it because I didn't want it flopping all around. Then you have to go, and then I have to mark lines, and I've got to sew it like 50 million times, 50 million ways. Now this is going to be one side, and then the other side I'm just going to do a solid color. What I didn't realize is that when I was putting this on, I put it on the rectangle, the longest length of instead of doing it vertical, so that I could just fold it up. Well, I did it the wrong way, and I had it just the way I wanted it, and I didn't, so I said, well, I'll just put a different fabric on the other side, a solid color, or something that, it's not going to take away from this. So here we go. So I've taken a bunch of my scraps, and you can see, if you can see bags and all kinds of stuff that I've used before. So that's one side, and then it's going to be attached to a bag, another side, plus lining. So I just wanted to experiment and see if I could do it, because I have so much of this fabric. And I just grabbed a piece and cut it the way I want to cut it, and, put it on there, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, so I got this all ironed and basically pasted on last night so that I can start marking it for, it'll probably take a whole spool of thread to do it. But, we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to it, really, because it's going to be something different, very time-consuming, but I think very pretty. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay, so I got that, working on that. So I'm just real excited about making that. And I'm having a problem with my shaft of my shoulder down to the bottom. And it's like a real hard knot, and it's like it hurts. So I've got a patch on it right now. My neighbor's been patching it up for me. And I am having a problem with crocheting. So I do a little bit, and then I stop once that starts to hurt. So anyway, I thank God that I have other crafts to fall back on. I even got some paint and some canvases smaller canvases, because I painted for what, 6 years, I guess it was, and most of my paintings are gone. I have a few around here, but most of them are other places. But anyway, so I thought I'd see if I got my mojo back in that. Maybe not, huh? So anyway, I also got this fabric in. I got like 4 yards of it. It's tarot cards. And in October, when we go on vacation over at St. Armand's, I'm going to be Madame Femme la Bouche. And so I thought that I would make me a gown out of these tarot cards, and maybe something else. I have options, in other words. But yes, so I'm going to be I'm going to make myself a caftan or something with this. It's very silky too. I like the fabric, so it's going to drape really nice. And I had some other fabric that I pulled out that I'm going to try to make a couple little dresses to throw on. My older dresses are getting older and getting holes and stuff in them. But let me tell you. Oh, I have some other finished objects. I forgot to show you. Ooh, memento. I forgot all about these. I'm sorry, I don't mean to turn my head, but I had it down. I don't have enough room just to put everything right here so I could reach. So I'm going to have to reach otherwise. I made some blue hats for Hate Not, for the Hate Not, what is it? Bully, anyway, for Lion Brand. So this is just my own design. I just, when I do hats, I just pick it up and just do whatever I feel like doing with it. So I have that one. This one I sort of followed Jack's Creations. I followed her. This is the top of hers that she developed. But then when I got in here, I just went a different route than she did. But I love the way the top is. So anyway, so I made it a little bit different than hers. And then I made a little smaller one. So these I'm going to put in the mail to, this is my, whoops, this is my little thing. So these I'm going to get in the mail for Hate Not Hats, Hate Not Hats, Not Hate. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good, because I don't. Then I forgot all the stuff that I finished, and I didn't even tell you guys. I was just going to let it roll. I started doing Nan's Next Knots, crochet along, and I got busy with Our Gifts of Love and all this other stuff. So I thought, well, I didn't keep up with it. So I had two of them going at the same time. So I got to a certain point and I just never picked it back up again. So the other day I was looking at it and I said, well, I've got to get this out of here, So I said, well, I'll put a border on and then I'll send them to the babies, the kids, toddlers. I mean, they're nice, soft blankets. So what I did is, this is one of them that I did. And it's more of a rectangle kind of thing, I guess. Well, you know how it is. So anyway, so I said, well, I'll just put a green border on this one. And it's basically half double crochet. And then I did 2 rows of half double crochet. And then the last row, I did a backwards single crochet. You probably call it something. I don't know if you do or not. But it's just something I did one time and I liked it. It's a backwards, instead of working, when you crochet, instead of crocheting forward, I crocheted a single crochet backwards. I don't know if that's the crab one or not, but anyway, so that's a backwards single crochet that I put on the end, and I like the way it looks. See how it looks? See how it looks? Gives it a little different look at the. I like and see how it gives it that a little something, as Z would say. So I did this one, so that's ready to go to the thing. And then this one is a little bit smaller, and I put the blue, and I used, I think I used half double crochet. I don't know why I do this, because I like the way it looks. When it calls for a single crochet, I usually do a half double crochet. I like the way it fills in better, and there's not the gaps that you would find in a single crochet. So I did a half double crochet, and then the second row I did I think I did half double crochet and then a slip stitch, and then I did this little picot, or not, it wasn't really a picot, it was just like five chains, and then slip stitch 3 or 4, slip stitch 3, and then in the 4th do 5 chains, and I did that around that. Well, it goes this way, I guess. So see, I did it. but it gives it a nice finish too. There. So I got those two ready to go. Ready to go, Fro. Ready to go. So that's good. So I got 2 blankets to send onward. And these could be used for boys. You know, everybody makes girl stuff. And I think a boy could, with the blue and everything, and the green too, can make it. So yeah, so I did some hats and I did those blankets. And then, well, let me tell you, I got some beautiful happy mail. But I got other things to talk to you about after this. But I just wanted to show you, there's like, I'm sorry guys, it seems like I ran out of space, so it stopped on me. So I'm going to just take off where I left off here. I just wanted to show you this beautiful, this is called Flamingo. Soft Secret Yarn Bee. It's a 4, and it's got 300 yards in it. It looks very pink, but it's very salmon. And she sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and she sent me 6 of bamboo, and this one is a 3, and it's got 257 yards. This will make something really pretty. And the color, I know it's terrible coloring, but there it is. That's a little bit, it's more orangey. So you can see there's a difference. But this is more pinkish and this is more orange. And these are from Lynette Squires. And she has a channel. I think it's Charm Granny Crochet or something like that. I'm terrible about names, but you'll just have to bear with me. But anyway, she sent me this beautiful yarn, and now I can put it away up on my shelf, and I've got patterns that I've printed out so that I've got some ideas of, you know, what I want to do with it. But I'm tickled to death. It's going to be so pretty. I just love it. Thank you so much, Lynette. That meant a lot to me. I really appreciate it. And then I got this beautiful beach bag. And this was made by Wendy Wesser. Isn't that gorgeous? Of course, it's colors that I adore. And with it, she sent me, and you know what goes on, what this goes on? A nice bottle of Virginia Merlot. Isn't that lovely? I'm so excited. And the Stinker had made this for me, had this made. And it's, let me move this over. I don't want to hurt that bottle. Look at my flamingos. This is a beach towel, and it says Billie's Beaches, and it has flamingos and hibiscus on it, and it's very soft and beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I just want to wrap up in it, you know. It's just gorgeous. I just love it. Thank you so much, Wendy. It meant, I was just shocked. Just shocked. It took the wind out of me, I tell you. I just love it. The flamingos on there, which is the theme, basically the theme of our vacation in October, which a group of us are going on. It's not a big crowd. There's like I would say there's about 16, 17 people. Well, no, more than that. Wait a minute. 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, between 17 and 20. Because we have other people that are coming, but they're just daytime. I mean, they live close enough that they could just come during the daytime. And then we have some that are going to be staying at another location with friends or family or something like that. So, yeah. So that was fun. Now, let's get down to business. On July the 30th, which is a Friday at 8 p.m., I'm having Christmas in July with Billie, which I've had. This will be my 3rd year. Last year I had it, and I had it with the Christmas in July with the fairies, and I carried it on over to, I got the winner, and then I picked the winners that I would normally pick for out of my subs for, for Christmas gifts. So this year, I'm going back to like my first year that I did it, Christmas in July. And so it's the 30th. But this year is going to be Christmas in July with Billie and friends. So I'm going to set up Steam Yard, right? Yard, yeah. I want to say yarn, but it's yard. And I'm going to have guests, and it will just be one-on-one. And the guests will stay, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever they want to stay. And we're all going to be giving out special Christmas gifts to the subscribers. And I could tell you who's going to be here so far that I have record of. And I know you're gonna tell. Gosh, I should have done more research. Jan is going to be here, and she has a channel, but darn, I can't remember the name of it. I've probably heard it maybe once or twice, and I just can't remember. I'll be better prepared when we clue in next week, okay? Or next time I come on, I'll have all this information. I'm sorry to throw this at you and not have done my homework, as we'd say. Cindy from Fiber Freeze Baby, I think, Crochet. She's going to be here for a few minutes and join us for the for the gift giving. And then Jax from Jax Creations, she's going to be here to help celebrate our Christmas in July. And let's see, Trisha from Mama Swift, she's going to be here to help us celebrate Christmas in July. And I believe Laura from Mad Mimi and Creations and Farming is going to be here. I haven't heard from her personally, but I'm pretty sure she'll be here. Also, Marianne, the Crochet Clogger, I believe is coming on also. And I'm trying to think who else. Maybe there's a possibility Joe from Joe's Web will be joining us. So it's going to be a nice group. I hope Lisa from Lisa's Crochet will join us. I don't know yet if she will or not. But Madonna, I don't know if Madonna, I hope she will, but we'll see. We'll see who will come and join us. The invitation is open, but I'm only going to do one at a time and spend a few minutes. But Billie and friends, and these are a group of ladies that I've made friends with, and we are just want to share with you all to let you know how important you are to us as videoers, creators, I should say. So I'm real excited about it, and I've been working on. I'll show you a few things that I've been working on. Since it's going to be Christmas, I've been doing some Christmas Dammit dolls. So I've just gotten. I haven't given them their hairdos yet, but they will all be done in red, green, and white, the Christmas colors. And then I have this one. As you can see, it's the flamingo with the Christmas hat on. So those are a few. I have some more, but I haven't gotten them ready yet. So there will be some dolls. There's going to be some do-rags. This is all going to be the Christmas theme. Some Christmas do-rags, some Christmas bags with yarn in it, and anything else that I can think of that I want to throw together. So I figure in between the other podcasters, when they come up, then they can help me give out one of mine, and then I can help them give one out, give a gift that they might have provided. So I do know that Mama Swift has said that she's going to do a red, white, and green Christmas afghan that she will be giving away. So we'll have a little system put together to pick the winners, and I hope everybody will join. I think it's going to be a fun evening. We're just going to have a good time and get to know each other. And I want y'all to meet my friends and how crazy they are, a lot like myself. And we'll just have a really, really good night. And it's my Friday nights like normal. So get your glass of wine out, or your coffee, or your tea, or whatever you would like. And we'll have some friends to join us for Christmas in July. Now, I do have, let me show you. I do have some do-rags all cut and ready. They're mostly Christmas. You know, like this one, there was only enough to do like this do-rag. There was only enough to cut out one, but that's a do-rag with the holly on it. So yeah, so it's fun. I'm enjoying getting this all together. So I've got everything cut. All I have to do is put it together. And I do think that probably if I can finish this bag, I'd like to give that as a special gift at the end of the evening. So we'll go from there. So it's been a lot of fun. And if there's anyone out there that would like to give a gift, email me. I only answer emails. It's easier for me to track. Comments, I just can't. It's like you can't depend that the comment's going to be there. And there was a situation, I don't know, there's a situation with YouTube that they've gone crazy with the comments and subscribers and all that stuff that I had commented. I try to keep up on all my comments and stuff, and even if it's just a heart to let you know that I read it. And all of a sudden, all my comments came back that they hadn't been read. So I can't go back 3 years. And so I wrote them a message, and they haven't resolved it yet. So I don't know what they'll do about it. But I know when I, where to go and how to respond and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so please be here. It's going to be live, and I think we'll have a good time, and I want everybody to show up and take a chance. Maybe you'll win a gift. And it'll be kind of like, I don't know, Reggie did something interesting today where she would ask a question, and if you did it or didn't do it, you put a certain sign up, and then you do the random number picker, then you go down to that number, and that's the person that won the gift. So it'll be a combination like that. It'll be a number, that random number picker, and then the big gifts, which is going to be a big project bag with yarn. Those are going to be for like the first, second, and third comments from the July 6th, and it video that starts with Dammit Dolls. Now, I had a very interesting last Sunday. I went on and I watched J Hook Crochet. She does a yarn. It's like a little educational kind of YouTube hour of, and this was basically on how to start a YouTube channel. Guess what? I failed. I got an F minus minus minus. I didn't do any of the things that she suggested. I didn't even think of half of the stuff that she suggested that we should do before setting up a channel. So, how do we keep going? I mean, how do we make it as far as we did? I don't know. I don't have any idea. But it is something to think about, and I am going to go back. And I think the number one thing that she pointed out was that we should read the YouTube rules and regulations in all of their terms, and because this is their format, this is their platform, not ours, right? They have the platform that is allowing us to come on and have our own channel. And that was number one. Number two was to educate ourselves in the creativity of our channels. What YouTube offers us as far as training and and then the third thing was the equipment that we use. The lighting, the microphone, the cameras, all that kind of stuff. And then the next thing was how we look to the audience, okay? Because you're my audience. Because this is basically, this show is like a dictatorship. I'm the dictator. I dictate what I present to you, right? So do I entertain you? Do you learn anything from it? It's just, okay, how do I look? Do I have my pajamas on? Well, when we do the live, we have the pajamas and wine and stuff. But basically, so many things that I never thought of. I never would have started this channel if I had known I had to do all that stuff. And she pointed out, like, Chevy. Look at Chevy. Y'all ever watch Chevy Rell? She's a knitter. But I would have to say, and it's not because she's a friend of mine, that she probably has the best channel on YouTube. There's no doubt in my mind. Her editing, her content, her humor, her professionalism, her presentation of knowledge of everything that she says. She knows every piece of the puzzle. She knows the background of everything that she is presenting to us. And if you go into the description, there's links, there's names, where to find them, what their name is. Do I do that? No. Do I edit? No. But I'm 76 years old, and of course I worked with computers since I was, how old was I? 36 years old, since the computers came into, and we had the big Burroughs 1500 before they even got down to this big, right? But technology changes so fast that it's really hard for some of us that have aged very nicely and are very wise to keep up with that technology, because we don't have to. We're either retired We need enough technology to get us to a certain point, and then that's it, right? So I think it's wonderful what they do. And another thing she pointed out is that with sound, some intros have music, and that music can be so loud that it'll turn you away from them, right, from the channel. And that's true, because I know of several people where their intro is so loud that when they get to the speaking part, the tone is so low that it just, well, I have trouble with sensitivity with my ears anyway. But you want to keep your music and your voice all on the same level. And I understand that, because and it's very important to, I mean, they, like the television, they went and they said, your ads and stuff have got to, they were making the commercials so loud that turned people off, and they're going to leave, because I don't want to sit here and listen to 15 minutes of commercials so loud that it blows my eardrums out, right? And then when you get to the picture, you can barely hear them talk. So it's us being aware of our presentation and what we do, and and I never thought of like me turning around and putting my back to you. Now I know that's rude, but some of us only have so much room to put things, right? So yeah, that is, I tried tonight. I had my little box off to the side. At least I didn't have to turn all the way around, right? I did to the side, so I improved a little bit. But I think if I pursue this further, that I'm going to have to sit down and concentrate and learn some new tricks. Now, I'm not talking about tricks as far as my content is concerned, but the computer, the learning how to edit. I know now how to add two together. Like the first one and the second one, I know how to join them. Now I know how to do that. But I tried to go in. I had a video that I did at the beach, and there was a certain segment that I wanted to cut out. Well, I ended up cutting the good part out and left the bad part. So you see, but I think it's because I'm trying to do, all my life I've been able to go and just do it. I knew how to do it. Now I can't do it. I have to have direction. And I'm going to have to use YouTube. Just like doing those little pouches, I went to YouTube to teach, so that it was taught to me how to do that. How to redo V-necks on dresses. I'm trying to make some dresses, and how to do the V-necks. All the things that you young people have every day in your life, but as old ones, we don't. I don't have any young kids around that I can pick up stuff from, like in the old days. So it's like we have to make an extra effort to make these videos up to par. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I just got on that, didn't I? But it was so interesting to see how much I didn't know, how much I didn't prepare for doing these, right? So while I turn sideways, speaking of, I have some Dammit Dolls left. So I wanted to show you, and I made some that I had not. I got the fiber. Listen to this. Listen to this. I got 25 pounds. Yeah, 25 pounds of fiber fill. They came in 2 bundles in this huge box. So I take one bundle and I stuck it in the closet here. The other bundle, and they both have this tape wrapped around. So I cut the tape, and it exploded in the living room. My whole living room looked like it snowed. It was, I just laughed. That's everywhere. So I end up filling the 3 garbage bags, plus the bag that it came in, a fiber fill. That's how stuffed that was in there. It was the biggest mess, and I'm finding it all over everything, you know. But anyway, I got my fiber filled, so I filled some of the dolls that I had cut but didn't fill yet. I know, I'm turning my head. I'll show you what I have. If you are interested, email me. My address is always in the description. So I have Miss Blue. I still have Miss Blue. Here she is, over here. The sticker. And then this one I don't think I had before because I think I just made this one. Yeah. This is Miss Pirate. This is a pirate doll. Oops, I don't want to mess anything up here. Then I have Miss Purple. This is new too. I had cut her, but look at her little braids. Isn't she cute with her long hair? So that's Miss Purple. And then I have Miss Green with a little short gray hair. I love her. She's so cute. I still have my Miss Beer. Let's see, here she is. This is Miss Beer. So ready to go. And this is my Miss Nurse. Got her. And then this is, if you own a border collie, this is a border collie. That's the fabric, border collie. Isn't that pretty? I just had this one little piece, and I think Mo gave it to me, sent it to me, and I decided it was just enough to make a Dammit doll with it. I also have this little coin purse, and it has a little hedgehog on it. I've had this for quite a while, and I tried to find a whale to go on it, but I couldn't find one. So that was the right size and color and stuff. So I had this little hedgehog, so I put that on there, and that's also for sale. So these are the items I have left. If anyone is interested, just let me know. Miss Purple, Miss Green, Miss Blue, Miss Pirate, Miss Beer. So, and I have Christmas ones. I probably won't give them all away that I'm making, but some of them. Let's see, what else do I have? No. I think that's about it that I have. I did, Mimi got some poop. So Mimi poops and I eat. I eat her poop. But here she is, Miss Mimi. Isn't she the cutest thing? I just love her to death. So anyway, Miss Mimi sent Mimi some poop. So I've been eating poop. So I hope I haven't bored you, but I just thought it was so interesting that, so if you get a chance and you are thinking about starting your own YouTube channel, check out J Hook Crochet. And it was Sundays, this past Sunday's yarn school, she does a live on Sunday, and that was the topic for last Sunday. I'm not sure what this Sunday's topic is. If she wakes up, she was a little tipsy tonight. She drank practically a whole bottle of wine all afternoon. Oh, the other thing is, you know, pulling your drink over and drinking, doing the taping. Well, people talk a lot and they get dehydrated. So that's why they pull, anyway. Okay, so that's it. I will see y'all again soon. I'll see you next week for sure. And don't forget, July the 30th at 8 o'clock, July Christmas in July with Billie and friends. And I hope to see all of you there. And we'll just have a good evening. Just be prepared. And I picked that time because it's kind of a good time for the people in other countries in the West Coast and stuff. And we do have some friends coming in from the West Coast that's going to join. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope you all will be there. Well, I'm going to go and see if I can join these two videos and get them posted. So I will see you all soon. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I love you all. Bye.